class. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Good evening, sir.
So
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, sir.
you're welcome. So let's wait for 5 minutes. I want you to drop a comment on the group chat that class has started. Okay.
Oh, okay. I've done that.
Okay, no problem. Instructor Savior, you can start.
Yeah.
You can just start giving the introduction before um, the rest of them come to class. Okay.
All right, sir. Okay. Good evening. Some to good evening. Good evening, sir. So, last in our last class, we spoke much. Yeah, I can remember clearly. We said a lot about Python syntax. We said what identifiers are. We said what variables are. We tried to differentiate them. Um, we also spoke on the rules of naming a variable, and those rules really took us much time. So we're not. That was where we ended. I think we spoke on those rules, and the last thing were to talk on before we ended the class. So what we started saying before we ended the class was comment in Python. So that's where we're going to continue today. So let me share my screen as we start the class officially. Let me see a reaction if you can see my screen. Can anyone see? If you can see my screen, please let me see a reaction.
Yes, I can see it. I can see
Okay.
it.
All right.
I can see it.
Okay. Let me edit this before I continue. All right. So let me explain. You say what is a comment in Python? A comment in Python is a line of text that is not executed as a code. It serves as an explanation or annotation within the code, making it more readable and understandable for developers. I was trying to explain that day, and I'm explaining again today that when you write a code, for instance, this surname equals to sum2, or let me write another code. Um, sorry, let's say define. Okay, just a second, please. Okay, if you write a code, if you write a code, an ordinary person will carry that code and will not be able to understand it. Will not be able to understand it because the person is not a the person is not a programmer, or the person doesn't know about Python programming. So what comment help us to do is comment it serve as an explanation or annotation within the code the comment used to explain the code. For instance, and I was saying that we have two type of comments. We have the single line comment and the double line comment. So a comment help to explain the code. So if you come here, this is a single line comment, a single line comment. So if once somebody sees this, the person is aware that it's a single line comment. Then if I write something else, I was trying to define something here, def plus I wanted to define something there and use it as an example. Come here. What's going on? Okay. I want to I'm coming. Just give me a second. Let me do something. Very simple. Okay. There's something wrong there. I'll correct it and I'll correct it and I'll get back to it. But then back to what I was explaining. In Python, the comment help us to explain the codes that have been written, so that even those who are non-programmers will be able uh, to understand what we're talking about. So we'll move on to the next thing, which is a statement in Python. What is a statement? So I welcome everybody to class. I'm seeing new people. Miss Abigail is around. Miss Francis is around. I welcome you guys to class. So let's go back. What is a statement? Python. So let's search this online so that we can explain right from there. Please, somebody should read it for us. If your mic is good, please read what's on the screen for us.
A statement in Python is an instruction that the interpreter can execute. It represents an action or command. There are several types of statement in Python.
Okay,
In,
okay, pause there. Okay,
and to stop.
no, yeah, stop. Let me explain before we move. You say a
Okay.
statement in Python is an instruction that the interpreter can execute. It represents an action or a command. A statement is the way that Python uses to carry out its function. For instance, the first statement here, they say assignment statement is used to assign values to variables. It's used to assign values to variables. And if you see in this example, they assign x to 10 and they assign name to Alice. Okay, let's come back to this. Now, for instance, okay, let me copy that and paste here so that we'll be looking at it and explaining. Good. So the first one is assignment statement. assignment. Assignment statement simply means it's used to assign values to variable. So that's the first statement we have, and this is how it works. Assignment statement is used to assign values to variables. So if we say, for instance, name is equals to let me use our chief instructor today. Let's use Moses. Name is equals to Moses. Now if we print name, if I print name, it's going to give me an output Moses. We have assigned the name to Moses. Now name is called what? A variable. Name is a variable. So assignment set is used to assign values to variables. I think we understand it properly now. This is name is a variable. We can use anything. Let's say, and also let me explain again. As I wrote this name, if you are very careful and you are following me, you will notice that I put it in open and close bracket. Is to show that it's a string. If we are not able to touch string today, I think we'll be able to touch string on Monday. I will explain in detail the meaning of string. So anytime you are writing a word in a string, you always put it in this open and close quotation mark so that it shows a string. So if I write it, let me write it another way. Now let's see that. If I write name, name, name is equals to Moses. You see that I gave us name is name Moses is not defined. The only thing that can make Moses to be defined here is we have to put it in open and close quotation mark, which is what? A string. So but if I put, we are supposed to have looked at data types, but all of those strings and data type we'll look at it on Monday. If I put, let's say, if I put an integer or a floating value, let's say 12.5, or let me put my desired CGPA. So let's say 4.75. Okay, let's say, so I'll call it CGPA. Are we following? If you are following, please react. If you see now, this is a floating value. Next week on Monday, we'll look at data types where we talk about floating values, we talk about Boolean values and stuff like that. So, but then once you see a number with a decimal, like now, thank you for your reaction. Like now, I said, let me put my desired CGPA. So CGPA, at least I'm trusting God I should have something like this. So if you put, this is a variable CGPA, I assign it to a floating value. It's going to tick because this is not a string. But for a string, it's going to give you a wrong answer. You have to do what? You have to put it in open and close quotation mark. So let me print CGPA.
F1. F1.
So if I print CGPA, this is what we're going to have: 4.75. 4.75. So this is it. That's the first example of a statement in Python. The second example, conditional statement, used to execute different blocks of code based on condition. This is used to execute different blocks of code based on condition. Now this is where we're going to talk of the if else. We're going to talk of the if else. So let's practicalize this. Let's do this in practice. Let's do this in practice. So I just want to copy that and paste it here for us to see. Yeah, say if um okay, incomplete input. Okay. If x is greater than that, then they told us print function, print x is greater than 5, print open bracket print x is greater than 5, uh, is greater than 5. Okay, why is it giving us that? Okay, conditional. Okay, I'm coming. Else, else, else print um x is is less is less than 5. Okay, let's see. Invalid syntax. Okay, why is that giving us that? Let me see. Okay, Santo, you want to say something? Santo, do you want to speak?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I I want to add something to what you are doing, sir.
Okay, okay, I'm listening.
I I think you have not defined X. That's why it's printing out that error message.
Okay, I've not x is not defined. Okay, let me see.
No, you define the X before the if statement.
I'm coming. Okay, thank you. Let's look at that. X is equals to 4. Okay, coming. Okay, now let's do the conditional statement now. This is capital letter X. All right, I think we have gotten it now. Thank you so much for Sunto for that correction. Thank you so much, Alice. Thank you. It means you are following. Thank you. So for the rest of us, yes, that's the right thing to do. The conditional statement says that, let me read it from here again. It's used to execute different blocks of code based on a condition. Now, here we say that x is equals to 4, right? X is equals to 4. This was the definition that was missing. That was why we're having the error. We define our own as x is equals to 4. So now the conditional statement say if x is greater than 5, print x greater than 5. Else you should print what? X is less than 5. Now we know that x is less than 5, so this now gave us the output to be x is less than 5. Another thing I would like us to take note while I was trying to get this out was that here we're having capital letter X. So in the initial condition, when, for instance, let me put small letter X, you see something. Put small letter X and I printed, it gave me the name X is not defined, which means X was actually not defined because what is here is not small letter X, but it's capital letter X. So that's why I said that's why we're learning those rules yesterday. This is where they are going to help us. We have to be they are case sensitive, so we have to be very careful on how we use them. So Okay, the next okay, let me share this tab. All right. So after our conditional statement, the next statement is looping statement. Looping statement is used to repeat a block of code multiple times. Looping statement is used to repeat a block of code multiple times. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we're going to practicalize that. See how we're going to practicalize that. So this class will end this class. I'll stop teaching, let me say 20 minutes into the time, 20 minutes to the closing time, so that we can look at some examples. So I mean we can take our test, and we can take our test and check our progress so far. Okay, we are on looping statement, and I want us to practicalize it. Just copy that and paste. uh, okay, let's do this from the start. I in range 10, print print I I in for I in range for I in range 10, print I this I should be in bracket. Okay, there's a full column here. Indentation, indentation, indentation. I believe we can see this is the looping statement. Is used to repeat a block of code multiple lines. Okay, so in looping statement, I like us to understand that it makes use of the for and the while. So for the while, we are going to put it like this. This value here, this range changes. Initially, from our example, when we searched online, we're having 5 here. Any value that I put here to give you the range. This I is a range from is 10 is showing 10 values. If I put 11, it's going to give us, let's see what it will give us. Good. 11 is going to give us 11 values. That's from 0 to 10. So 0 is included in the 10. Let's see what we're having here. Why? Having some. I'm coming. Let me. All right. Sorry about that. So we're talking about the looping statement, right? Looping statement. Looping statement. Yes. So back to this side. Looping statement used to repeat a block of code and lines. Um, We explained this. We couldn't explain. I wasn't able to explain this. I have to look at it and come back to it. Then expression statement evaluate the expression and can be used to call a function. We used to call a function. 2 plus 2 print hello hashtag calls the print function. Hashtag evaluates to fall but does not do anything unless printed as assignment. Print hello hashtag calls to print function. So this is the expression statement. In for the import statement used to import modules. This one we used it yesterday when we imported our keywords. For example, now import mass from OS import part. This import we will be using it more as we go further because we are going to be importing we are going to importing other libraries that will make use of them in the course of our training. Which statement used for context management, ensuring resources are properly handled with open. Okay, this one is a file text. These two we are going to explain it more as we go up, as we go further. That's why we have to remain continue coming for classes and be attentive in classes. I believe we are following. So the next thing that I'd like us to look on is camel case of naming and snake case of naming. Okay, somebody want to say something. Okay, Mrs. Francis,
Good evening, sir.
good
Okay,
evening, welcome.
thank you, sir. Sorry, I just want to plead. Can you please do a recap from the beginning? Because I think I'm missing out. Please. Sorry, sir.
If I say we'll do a recap, time will be going, and I want us to end this class by 8:40 so that we'll take our test for the remaining 20 minutes. So maybe what you help us do or what you do is you can equally go back to the video, please, so that we don't have to waste much time. We have what we have to cover for today. But anyways, try and rush through what let me try and rush through what we have done so far. We started by explaining a comment in Python, and we said that a comment in Python is a line of text that is not executed as a code. That's where we started. Then we went to a statement. What a statement is, we say a statement is an instruction that the interpreter can execute. It represents an action or a command. And the first statement we used was assignment statement. In assignment statement, we assign the name. We assign the variable name to Moses because they say it's used to assign values to variable. So name here is the variable and Moses here is the value. And I explained that anytime you are assigning a string to a variable, let's ensure that it's kept in quotation, open and close quotation mark. Here I try to use another data type which is called a floating data type, which is a decimal place. So for this case, we didn't make use of open and close quotation mark. So from there, we went to the next statement, which was looping statement, and we tried to loop. Okay, sorry, conditional statement, not looping yet. Conditional statement, and the condition was x is equals to 4. If x is greater than If x is greater than 5, then they say we should print x is greater than 5, else print x is less than 5. X is less than 5. So when in our condition we stated that is equal to 4, and so we were able to come out with this. So for the next one was looping statement, and then this is where we are currently. So I just went on to explain the other ones without practicalizing. um I said particularly for the second one, which is the expression statement, i have to do I have to check something about it. But then for the import statement, let me share this tag. For this import statement, is used to import modules. And if you remember clearly, when we started the class, we imported Python. Sorry, we imported our keywords. That's how import statement work. And I said also that we are going to be using this import statement more when we go further, because we'll be importing other libraries that will make use of them in the course of our Python class analysis. So then we have the width. This one is opens a file. This is a file dot a file. It opens it. These two will make proper use of it later in class. So this is where we are. We haven't gone too far. So now I'll be moving to um explaining camel case of naming, camel case of naming, and snake case. There are two ways by which we name variables. There are two ways for naming variables, and those two ways are either camel case or snake case of naming. So first of all, I'm going to explain the camel case of naming. Camel case is a naming convention where the first letter of the first word is lowercase and the first letter of each other subsequent word is uppercase. For example, first name or preferred first name are in camel case. Is often used in programming languages for variables and function names to improve readability. Let me explain that. They say for camel case, I think this self-explanatory, but for camel case they say that the first letter of the first word is lowercase and the first letter of each subsequent word is in uppercase. So for first name, it first name and name, the first is written in small letter, while the first letter of the other ones they are written in capital letter. So first here is the first F is written in small letter, N is written in capital letter. Preferred first name, preferred the first word, the first letter rather, is written in small letter. Then first is written in capital letter, name is written in capital letter with capital letter N. So but then thank God they explain everything here now. In Python, the convention is to be, however, in Python, the convention is to use snake case, that is first underscore name for variable and function, while camel case is typically reserved for class names. I believe we are all following. So in the major difference, let me come this side. The major difference about between camel and snake case is the fact that snake case makes use of underscore between its name, but for camel case there is no underscore. There is no underscore between the two words, and then the first letter of the first word is in small case, while the first letter of each other word is in uppercase. Those are the differences between those are just the major difference between the two. So I would like one of us to share their screen so that we can just let me see you write a code so that I believe you have been practicing. I would like one of us to share their screen with us. So I don't know, Sir Somto, are you using your laptop? Sir Somto, are you using your laptop? I'd like you to share your screen so that you run some codes for us to see. So are you using your laptop? Okay, if you are not, then
No, no.
okay, Miss Abigail.
Can I share my screen?
Okay, yes, please, you can, you can. Let me stop
I
sharing.
want. Okay, I want to. Okay.
Let her do hers first, then you share yours. Thank you. You're welcome.
No problem, sir.
Yeah. So, Miss Francis, you share your screen for us. So you write some codes for us to see.
Okay.
All right.
Um, I clicked on the share screen. I'm
Okay.
seeing cancel. I'm seeing share. I'm supposed to click on the share.
Yes, you click on share. Click on share.
It's not clicking.
Okay, wait, wait. Okay, wait. Now, if you click on share, right, you see.
Yes.
First of all, open a new tab on Chrome. If you are using Chrome or whatever
Hello.
browser you are using, open a new tab on it.
Hello. Hello.
Okay.
Samosis, you want to say something,
Okay, Instructor Savior.
sir?
Instructor Savior, I want
Sir?
you to share your screen. I want you to share your full screen. Direct them how to share their screen.
Okay, okay.
Okay, before
All
they
right, sir.
start. So,
Okay.
Mrs. Frances, hold on for a minute for Instructor Savior to share his full screen to show you how you can share your screen. Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
sir. Thank you.
Okay, let us follow. So, sharing my full screen now. So, this is my full screen. I believe you can see it. This is my full screen. Now, if I want to share my screen, this is what is going to happen. I'm coming here. I'm coming here. Oh, it's telling me to stop sharing. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. All right. Oh God, what's going on here? Okay, if I want to share my screen, I'll come here. If I click here, ah, so anytime I want to show them what next, it goes off. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Let me explain. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Mrs. Frances, did you see where Mr. Instructor Savior is pointing his direction to?
Yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Frances. Can you hear
Wait.
me? Okay, and Abigail, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. I'm following you, sir.
Okay, so the place Instructor Savior is a place where you can share your screen, you can stop sharing your screen, and when you click on sharing screen, a dialog box will pop out. The
Yes, sir.
dialog box will contain the dialog box will contain the various area you want to share. Once you click on the particular window you want to share, you start sharing. Automatically, the screen you are sharing will display. So if you want to view it, you come to where those pictures is, where you see your name, your details. You can see what you want to share. I believe you understand. So you can
Yes,
try
sir.
to share it, to share your screen now. Okay. Uh,
Okay, sir.
Instructor Savior, can you stop sharing so that Mrs. Frances can share his screen? Okay.
All right. All right. All right, sir. Okay. Go ahead, please.
Can I share?
I've not seen. Yeah, you can share. You can share.
So I don't know if
All
it's
right.
working. Though.
Yes, I'm seeing your screen. I'm seeing it.
It's
Okay.
working. So for you
It's
to
working.
see what you are doing, for you to see
Yes,
what you
sir.
are doing, you click to the place. You see a tab where you see the list of people who are in class. You see the
Yes, sir.
place where you can also see. You click it. You see show me what I have shared. You can also see it. Okay, are you seeing it?
Search participants. That's where I am.
Okay, did you see
Or is it,
what you are sharing?
sir? Is it in where you have the list of people, close participant pay? That's it.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, that's the place.
Okay.
where you can see what you are sharing.
Yes, you see what you are sharing.
Yes, I think so. I'm not very sure.
Yes, you
You
click
are,
it. You click. You will click it,
yes,
and you
it's,
see.
yes,
Show me what
show
I'm
me what
sharing.
I am sharing. Yes.
Good.
Yes, I can see
Yes,
it now,
click
sir.
it. Once you click it, you can see it now. Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
You have learned how to share your screen. I believe it will not be difficult as times goes on. Okay,
Yeah.
I want I want each and every one of us to know how to share their screen so that we can practice. We can practice like hand on experience. We can practice on experience, not like coming to class, listening to what instructor Xavier has been saying, and later on you say that you are not following. I want us to practice this communication, this flow of practice, okay? And I think Abigail, you have been able to share your screen. I don't know if Mrs. Frances is still in class. So Mrs. Frances is not in class. Okay.
No, that's fine.
Sonto.
So should,
Some is using
Hello,
his phone.
Uh,
Sonto.
yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Is
I can
Sonto.
hear you.
Okay. Why are you not using your laptop? And why are you not using your laptop to come to class?
My battery is faulty. That's why.
Okay. Try to also practice. Yeah. Practice make perfect.
Yeah, but
I think that is the normal
you know, I'm.
language you.
You know,
Hello.
I can use phone to open this Google collab.
Okay. No problem. So, Shaibu, you are just coming. Hello,
Sir,
Shaibu. I want to hear from you. See,
sir,
in CM Tech, we have our own specific time of coming to class. If you are coming to class late, please, I know you are from Ghana. You are from Ghana. You have to know the time for West Africa. I think we are using a West African time, which is 8 o'clock West Africa time. You are a West Africa country. You are in West African country, right?
yes, sir,
So you
yes, sir.
are supposed to know the time you are to come to class. Please take note of this class, and I don't want you to always come
Okay,
late.
sir. Okay, sir.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
So,
No problem.
Abigail, instructor Savior, tell Abigail what to do. Okay, I think Abigail is able to
All
share
right.
screen.
so should
All
I
right.
stop
All right.
sharing, sir?
No, 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 no. Don't stop. You have to write some code for us. So, Abigail, Mrs. Abigail, I'd like you to um, what did you do now? Okay, let me just give you the basic thing. The first thing we did, write a code to import a keyword.
Sir, I didn't
Write
get
a
what you
code.
said.
Okay, write a code and import keyword.
As in
That's
write
the
a code
yeah,
to import it.
a code. Yes, to import keyword. So the first thing you are going to do is just here. Okay.
I'm confused now, sir.
Okay, wait, don't get confused. So first of all, go, can you kindly close this place? See where they wrote table of content, right?
Yeah,
Where they
yes,
wrote,
this floor.
yes, close it, close it. Good. Now, come and click on code up here, the top. Yes, click on it. Right. So type import, import. Is, yeah, in small letter. Good. Give space. Then write keyword in small letter. Keyword. Good. So click on that place that is like you are playing it, where I usually used to run it. It's still running. Good. Now, yes, it's okay, it's okay. Once you see that green tick, it means that it has completely run successfully. So I want you to print um, the list of keywords, and this is how you are going to do it. In printing the list of keywords, you are going to type, click on code again. Now don't use the up one, use the one on this column, the one I thought I showed you. No, don't use that one. So you see, as you click that one now, the code came before here, come before this, came before this one, came before the
Yes, sir.
import. So delete it. No, wait. All right, you have deleted it. Now move down a little on this one. Do as if you want to write on it. So where that place for code and text will open.
Is it here, sir?
Okay. Anyways, just use that one. Subsequently, you get more familiar with it. Yeah, code. Click on code. All right. So type keyword. Keyword. Yeah. Dot. KW list. Look at the third one. The third one. So run it
Yes, I
now.
clicked on it, sir.
Run it. Very good. Scroll down. Go down. Go down. Good. So these are the keywords in Python. These are the keywords. So this is basics. So you have to start from here. So the last thing you are going to do for me, because our time is already up, for it's already time for test. The last thing you are going to do for me is I want you to get the length of those keywords, to get the number of keywords. So for you to no, don't count. Code. Click on code. Write a
Okay,
new
sir.
code. Mm. You don't need to count. If they are up to 1,000, is that how you be counting? All right. So write L. It's funny. Write length LEN. Yeah. Open bracket. Open bracket. Good. Write keyword dot, yeah, dot KW list. Yes. Yes. We are run it.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Alright. Those are the
So,
number of.
so, sir, what this means is that the these are the keywords in the KW list, and they are 35 in number.
Yes. That's
Okay.
just what it simply means. Means that there are 35 keywords in KW list, in keyword.kw list. You can use that anytime, like for other purposes too.
Okay, sir.
We have a test that I would like us to write before we end to this class completely. So you can
Okay,
stop
sir.
sharing your screen now. Mm.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Let me clap for you. That was a nice job.
Thank,
So
thank you, sir.
Sir Moses is not in the class. I think he's having issues with network. So we are going to end the class now, but then we'll go back to our WhatsApp group. I'll drop a link for our test there, where we are going to write just some few questions, OBJ, then a very short essay, not long. We'll just write the test within the time we have, then we submit it by morning. You will see your results. Are we good with that?
Sir, I
Are
did
we
not
good
get
with?
to. We are taking the
Oh,
test. Okay, on the WhatsApp group, that's where the link to the test will be shared.
yes, yes.
Okay,
That's where
okay.
the link is going to be shared.
It's
So
an online
let's.
test.
Yes, it's online. It's just there are not much. Let me.
Okay, sir.
The test is already on the just few seconds, and I'll be there. Okay. So the link is already on the group. The link is already on the group, so you can go and access it now and write your test. You will see the result as soon as possible. Have a wonderful time as you write your tests. I hope to see you guys in class on Monday.
Thank you very much, sir. Really
All right,
appreciate.
thank you.
Thank you for your
We'll call
time.
it a day now. Good night.
Right.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Shaibu, good night. Somto, good night.